Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Excellency President Hamid Karzai, Excellency Governor of Kandahar Province, Excellency Foreign Minister, Excellency Minister of Higher Education, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Kandahar, I know, is one of the oldest cities in the world. It was the seat of power of Ahmad Shah Durrani, the founder of modern Afghanistan. Many in India believe that Kandahar is nothing but the ancient city of Gandhara, which figures prominently in our ancient epic, the Mahabharata. Indian historians of the Mughal era have always spoken of Kandahar as the western gateway to the great Mughal Empire in India. Noor Jahan, the legendary wife of the Mughal Emperor Jahangir, was born in Kandahar. Kandahar is one of the holiest sites in the Islamic world, housing the cloak of the Prophet, peace be upon him, at Dargah Kerga Sharif. It is therefore, Excellency, both a great honor and a pleasure for me to be invited here today in this ancient and historic city for the inauguration of the Afghanistan National Agricultural Sciences and Technology University, which Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh promised you personally in May 2011 that India would support. I recall that in 1999, my predecessor at some remove, India's foreign minister, came to Kandahar in very different circumstances. I am delighted that I am here today in circumstances that acknowledge and pay tribute to the remarkable people of Kandahar and Afghanistan. I stand here to applaud your message that there is no alternative but peace, and that all of us must work for peace with courage, with determination, and with the belief that one day our children will inherit peace. Excellency, for developing countries like ours, where the vast majority still remain dependent on land for subsistence and livelihoods, agricultural sector has to play the role of a driver of economic growth and development that's inclusive and fair to all. But we know that we cannot afford to continue with subsistence levels of agricultural growth or on an agricultural sector that relies merely on our traditional methods of cultivation. India's experience has shown that the use of modern technology, high-yielding variety of seeds, drip irrigation, modern processing and marketing transforms agricultural sector into a lucrative industry. You only have to visit the state of Punjab or the grape fields of Maharashtra to see this. This magic of modern technology is almost always created in universities like this one that Your Excellency has imagined for Kandahar and which we are today inaugurating as the fruition of your dream. Mr. President, a strong, prosperous, and economically independent Afghanistan is our strategic priority and a key element of our strategic partnership agreement. We therefore see our participation in the Agricultural University project as an important part of that partnership. We will prioritize our assistance programs to favor agriculture and agricultural development activities. We already have 614 agricultural scholarships for Afghan students who are presently being trained in our country, in India, in various institutes, and who we hope will return one day to become professors and teachers in this university. Excellency, as we speak of agriculture, may I, with your permission, speak a little bit about the garden of the Afghan democracy. May I, with your permission, Excellency, speak a little bit about the garden of Afghan democracy. Like in India, no one can predict eventual outcomes of elections, and I know that a vigorous combat for democratic success is now taking place amongst alliances that might have been unimaginable only a few weeks ago. But these elections are a testament to the fact that democracy has taken firm roots in Afghanistan. It is also a testament to your extraordinary and brave leadership over the past 12 years and in the manner in which you have personally nurtured the garden of democracy in this country. Bagh Bahar of democracy. Excellency, we have consistently disagreed with armchair international experts on some dimensions of Afghanistan's growth, who say that there is a challenge to Afghanistan's future because of its heterogeneous character, its ancient tribal society, its many different ethnicities. We reject this. In India, which is also ancient, is also heterogeneous, these have been our strengths, and we have never doubted that these will be the strengths of Afghanistan as well. The main threat to Afghanistan's security and stability, and indeed expression of its aspirations, is terrorism and extremism that continues to target the people of Afghanistan. We too have faced such challenges over many years, and we understand the importance in times like these of friends and strategic partners forging the closest of cooperation to defeat the evil scourge, and indeed an outreach to those who can be persuaded to join in the process of developing democracy and peace for all humankind. India is and will always be with Afghanistan in this battle against terrorism and extremism, and in the aspiration that Afghanistan has to bring peace to succeeding generations. I stand here to salute the brave men and women of the Afghan National Security Forces who, despite adversity, lack of equipment and shortage of resources, have fought with great courage and effectiveness. They have truly emerged as a national force that unifies all of Afghanistan. On behalf of India, I wish to express our indebtedness to the efforts of these brave soldiers who continue to make great efforts to protect Indian aid workers, our diplomatic premises in Kandahar and other cities of Afghanistan. It is important that the international community fulfill its pledges to ensure that the plans to rebuild the Afghan National Army and to strengthen it, as well as the Afghan National Police, are fulfilled. India will continue to assist ANSF in whatever manner is possible within our capacities. We've always said that a peaceful, prosperous and sovereign Afghanistan, capable of defending itself, is in the strategic interest of all of us in this region. Excellency, we support your efforts to establish a genuine Afghan-owned, Afghan-led and Afghan-controlled reconciliation process in Afghanistan. To offer a chance to members of armed opposition groups willing to give up terror and abide by the Afghan constitution, the possibility of participating as equal citizens in Afghanistan's national life is a foresight that will be remembered in history. It is only the brave and the strong who can offer peace to adversaries. We support your brave efforts. Excellency, Afghanistan and Kandahar in particular has the potential of becoming an economic hub for the entire region. Kandahar city was once the hub of international cargo movements in the 1950s and 1960s. We continue to tell the international community that it is a grave mistake not to pay attention to the equally important process of economic transition that must take place in Afghanistan, along with political and security transitions. Afghanistan is a resource-rich country. It has a unique geography that allows it to connect markets of the Middle East, Central Asia, South Asia, and China. It has one of the most hard-working and enterprising people. But one of the lessons we have learned as a lead country of the Trade, Commerce and Investment CBMs in the Istanbul Heart of Asia process is this, that for Afghanistan to fully exploit its economic potential, it must be helped to improve connectivity with all its neighbors. Along the road to peace must be built the road to prosperity and growth. Finally, a personal tribute to you, Excellency, a couplet in Urdu, but I know you will understand it. I will translate it for you. And the couplet is, Koi bazm ho, koi anjuman, ye shiar mera qadeem hai, jahan roshni ki kami dikhi, wahin chirag jala diya. As you come here to light a lamp in Kandahar, a lamp for agriculture in this university, which is important cooperation between our two countries, it is indeed a great honor that I can be here to celebrate, to applaud, and to acknowledge your great contribution. Thank you very much, Excellency. You recall the times when Kabuliwala used to come to India. Now, the Indian Kabuliwala comes back to Afghanistan. Thank you.
Afghanistan